So why do we have to look at my face? I've had a headache for 4 days straight, so I'm much later on this video than I want it to be. Editing no face cam on film breakdowns, for me anyway, it's a lot. Like, there's a lot of micro pauses that I have to edit out. It's just a tedious thing. With the face on, don't necessarily have to do that as much. So this is just for the sake of being able to get the video out. Anyway, intro over. So my most objective feelings, the offense has been mad decent, except for 2 games. The last 2. The defense has really needed to catch up, except for the last 2 games. It'd be nice if we could have a good day for both at the same time, but I don't think that's allowed if you're certain teams. So am I down on our offense? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm keeping in perspective. We had 2 truly bad weeks, like actual really bad. At the same time, I think it's still reason enough for me to be kind of down. Definitely down on the season, that's for sure. Now, if you play football, you know that on defense, it is possible. You don't want this to happen, but it is possible for you to have a couple people maybe not do their job right and still have someone make the play. Maybe a blown coverage and a linebacker does a really bad read, but someone gets a TFL on the D-line. Like, that can happen. On offense, you're not afforded that same leeway for the most part. All 11 have to do their job for the play to work. That's one thing that makes offense a little different than defense. Now, both, you're always aiming for all 11 to be doing their job. And if in general, if you're a defense and you're just kind of freewheeling it, not everyone's doing their job, that's still going to lead to mistakes, but you can just get away with it more on defense than on offense. Additionally, if you're a defense and you don't have a great batch of 3 downs, guess what? You're going to get another batch of 3 downs because the chains just moved. If you're an offense and you didn't have a good batch of 3 downs, you're out of there. You're going to the bench. Like, you don't get to get in a rhythm. You don't get a second chance. You don't get as many opportunities. So in some ways, offense hits different than defense if you've played both or one or the other. I'm sure you already know. And I'm sure you could kind of conceptualize it even if you never played. So I'll try to think of a storyline or a play I wanted to focus on. Hope you got nothing against tobacco pipes. But I was thinking, we had so few plays on offense. I want to look at every offensive play with Justin Fields on the field, trying to throw the ball. Just to switch it up, I usually like looking at run plays. That's my shit. I love looking at the box from the defensive perspective, and I will do those things. It's just for the interest of time, like it's already about to be Saturday. The next game's like the day after that, and I ain't even do this one yet. So it's just something I kind of feel like doing. I feel like I might have a little fun with it. So we gonna Snyder cut this. So get your Kleenex ready for the tears, not the other bodily fluids, unless, don't let me tell you how to live your life. First quarter, allow me to half speed this. Let me let these motorcycles go by first. Motioning, I would assume they're in zone, given their alignment. Yeah, I mean, you can already see it's in zone. If you're the QB, you would have confirmed it by now. So it looks like, who is that, J-Ray? It's probably his first read. Now the layman might be watching this and be thinking, well, isn't this guy more open? What about this guy? But the thing with this is quick game, so it's more about timing. And if your read guy is open, you just throw to him. Someone may be more open, but you're not even looking at him right now. Now, I didn't play quarterback, but I would think like you're putting this guy in a predicament. Does he choose him or does he choose him? And if you're reading the guy, the defender, then yeah, like this guy's looking real pretty. It's supposed to be a heart. But that's probably not what's going on since he threw it right away. It's probably just reading the receiver zone. Does he have space? Throw it to him, bada bing. People talk about like, I don't like dink and dunk offenses. Consider this. If you're a defense and you're playing tight, you're playing zone, you're keeping everything in front of you, that's what you want. You want the offense to get as emotional as us fans because we want to see something. We want to see you take risks. That's what the defense wants, to take those risks and get the takeaways, to get impatient. And as an offense, you don't want to play into their game. And you know that if you basically make like 2 completions against a zone type situation, quick game, you don't get a first down. Every 2 plays is going to be a first down. So you just got to take it, and you force the defense to change. So it's kind of like y'all playing chicken a little bit, you know? So I get that this pisses a lot of people off why you just throw it underneath. That's what the defense wants you to do, is to get impatient. Granted, the reason why you stay patient is to eventually force them to make a change so that you can start doing different things more. Or if you're efficient enough taking what they give you, you can march down the field, take up the whole damn quarter and score a touchdown and just win the game that way, you know? But you got to be efficient. You got to be disciplined. And those things, I don't think we are on offense consistently, especially the last 2 weeks. But yeah, this I don't mind. That's the point. Let's go to end zone view. Half speed. Motion. Snap. Looks like the old classic half slide this way. And man blocking on that side. And we did discuss how this is very vulnerable to stunts, because if your stunt involves pressuring one of the man defenders, very easy for a guy to get free, because the man guys are not blocking a zone, they're blocking their man. And if the man goes this way, they're going to leave a huge hole, which is not their responsibility, because the responsibility is a man, not a gap. And then the other stunt guy is going to come around and take the gap, which no one has the responsibility of. So why the hell will we do half slides? Coming back, it's just because it's the pass protection in general with the least amount of weaknesses. Because if let's say you played high school and we do a full slide like this, and then you would have your running back get this edge guy. Why is this riskier? Because every gap's accounted for. Well, that's because you have a running back on a DN, and to expect your running back to win consistently in that kind of matchup is really not fair. Obviously, if you just do man on man, that has its flaws. So the half slide and the other half being 2 guys being man, and then you might have your running back staying to protect, free release, or maybe check inside and then release. It's not perfect. I don't think there's any playing football that is perfect against everything, but this protection is just a great default protection style. And it works nice here because no stunt, just your run-of-the-mill 4-man rush. Cool. Yeah. I like how Simpson was looking back. I think Simpson could feel that 94 is probably not going to make it to Justin, so I like how he looks over to the left for help, because the left tackle is going to be on an island in this situation. So does he need help? Does he need backup? But everyone ended up doing fine. Got the completion. All right, let's see what goes on here. Condensed as fuck. I think it's the play action, right? Naked boot. Naked because he's got no protection help. It's just him naked out here. And they played it well because Justin doesn't really have time to let things develop. He kind of has to make something happen. I would think this is it's going to be one of these, and then, one of these. Does Justin have time to throw this? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. He has to make a move, and it's actually not even open. This isn't open. Oh, damn. This outlet's not open either. So throw it away. Yeah, it's a good throwaway. Yeah, so what I was thinking was, would you look at the other half of the field? I mean, this is a half field play. The play, your reads are really just going to be in here. You would have no reason to want to come back here. Just from the design of the play and how fast plays develop, you probably wouldn't have time. When he verified there's nothing on the read side, he wouldn't really be able to turn around and look at the backside because he has 3 guys about to turn him into an infinitesimal speck. So throwaway, it's a good throwaway here in this case. It's okay. This feels like man. Doesn't it smell like man to you? There's no motion to verify it. The only reason why I would say that, and I'm not no expert, but corner shaded inside, it looks like he wants to use the sideline for help, which is one of the indicators of man. This guy's inside shade, safety head up, and he's kind of head up. But let's see how wrong I am. I could be wrong. Okay, no, it looks like man. Looks like it was man. More quick game. Great. That's supposed to jailbreak or something? Yeah. Because I was like, at this point, catch the ball. And since it is man, they're locked up. Why doesn't he just bounce it out? Well, that's not the play design because you see these linemen here coming to block as well as the receiver. So this is where the help is. Right here. So that's kind of the play design. So you can't ask a player to just like fuck off with the play design and then expect to walk to the sideline and face his coach. Whoa, what happened to the block there though? Oh, just nobody. Damn. I don't know what. I mean, it's just one of those things where the ball carrier and the blockers were not on the exact same page. But it was 2 blockers versus 3 defenders, and this guy's heading over as well. So this play was probably bound to be just a nothing burger, perhaps. But also consider we're in script territory. So these plays aren't post-analysis of what the defense is going to do. This is us putting our toes in the water to see how they're going to respond to this type of play, to that type of play, to this type of play, to that type of play. And then now, once we get a good temperature what the defense is trying to do, then we start making our adjustments as well as their defense is going to be doing the same. That's kind of part of the fun of it, I guess, if you're a coach. First quarter, 4th and 5. I mean, the season's damn near lost anyway, so like might as well just be super aggressive. We're also in good territory to be aggressive, to be frank. Kind of in between field goal and punting range. You might as well go for it. What's it smelling like to you guys? What's it smelling like? Yeah, I don't know what this coverage is. I'm getting some man indicators, some zone indicators, but as it's developed here, now I'm getting a lot of zone indicators. Could be a half-half though. Looks like man. Okay. What the fuck? Can Justin throw it right in here? Did any of y'all play receiver quarterback at a high level? Like, what went wrong here? Was it just a premeditated throw? Was it a step too late? I mean, it definitely was behind him. It looked like that was a good spot if he threw it earlier. I'll tell you what I do know. Goddamn Bucks. The D-line's in a little bit of a... What am I doing? What are we doing? Over here? What? This? What's the call? Here? Wait, what are we? What's the audible? That's good. That's not bad on the D-line. We're just forcing them to communicate is all. Looks like he's gonna set to this guy. Set to this guy. Set to this guy. He's got to worry about the furthest guy on the outside. And here is where it's precarious because there's 2 people showing here. And there's only one person. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say the running back might be looking this way because he's the help. In case they both come, then these 2 need to pick him up. That's my guess. I'm not a fucking NFL person. So all the sets look good. They're giving help. 76 is unemployed. Zay Davis unemployed, so he's going out. And the pass, I just don't get the pass. I don't get the concept. Well, I get the concept, but it's like, I mean, was it there? The pass didn't really look like it was there unless you hit him like right out of the break or something, or a step and a half out of the break, perhaps. I don't know. You gotta let me know on that one, I think. What the hell in Keller was that? What happened? I mean, we're in pistol. Shout out to Coach Alt. What in tarnation? Was Brees the wrong person here? I'm never going to know for sure, but it looks like everyone else is on the same page, right? Brees goes to this side for the handoff. And he's in the way, of the pass. I mean, this is beautiful because you have a blocker for one guy and then he's fucking scot-free over here. Bro. And Brees is like, oh, fuck. And that he don't stumble. He's trying to duck the pass. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he trying to duck, like, oh, fuck. Was I supposed to go the other way? I don't know what Brees was supposed to, but it doesn't look like he was supposed to duck over, like, right there. And I think J7 was just like, fuck. I think he's just trying to be decisive and just trying to make the quickest decision possible, which ended up in a sack. You could have said, well, how's it developing? Because you might still just be able to do this. But then you see Justin peeking, like he's trying to make that analysis and he sees him flowing that way. So that's probably why he just kept it. Granted, there's going to be two opposite jerseys there, so it's not like that's a great option for him either. All in all, I would count that as, holy fuck, we suck. We really shit down our leg. This is what I would call shitting down your leg here. This play was supposed to go for a gain. I mean, look at this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Jets fans? Box time. It's box o'clock. Okay. I mean, you know, the D-line's in pass rush mode when they're in this kind of alignment. Okay, cool. This is cool because we get to see a full slide. And who's going to take care of the backside guy? Bada bing. But you see the risk in full slides? Like, typically you're going to have somebody who's not well matched to a starting D-end to get the D-end. And 85 is no scrub. But I mean that's just the risk of it. But granted, we got a positive play out of it. Really, with how quick this was, yeah, all he really had to do was get in his way. So it's fun. I like it. Longer developing play. I like the blockers you kept in. They kept in a lot of blockers. Hold on. So this is what we're doing. Slightly longer developing, but very simple. Unfortunately, nobody was open. Couple outlets not very open either. He is once again a guy right in his face. So he told himself the week before, it's okay to be a little bit more aggressive, but not reckless. So he kind of just threw one over there, knowing it's not ideal, but he put it in a place where he knows the defenders can't get it. But if the defender can't get it, the receiver probably ain't going to get it, as far as how this panned out. So in a situation where literally nobody's open, somebody's in your face right now, chuck it up. On a game where the week before you resolved to be a little bit more aggressive and just give people chances, step in the right direction. It didn't end up with anything for us though, but I see the change, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Justin the week before would try to run for it and maybe got a sack, or just try to throw to one of his outlets and got a gain of 0 or something like that. It's looking very zony. The Russian 5. How many blockers do we have? 6? So you're thinking you got a little bit of time. Ooh, yay. So his reads on the left. Nobody got free. And then now he's looking right. sees him. He's not sure. He throws it. And, I mean, they just all over him. Who do you want to be mad at? Because we Jets fans, we got to be mad at somebody, right? How did Arian Smith do? Okay. I mean, you could just say that the read side didn't have any receivers get free. You see Arian Smith, like, you know, he's fighting. You see this? Fighting to get free, fighting to get free. So why didn't Justin just stay patient? Even though people criticize him when he's patient, they criticize him when he's not. That's not Justin. It's just a quarterback thing. Like, it's just like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of position. Because he's fighting. Maybe this is when you could throw up and give it a chance. Well, he is probably just feeling the pressure. It looks like it's getting real congested. Pocket's closing, but it's not that bad yet. I don't know. I feel mid about that, to be honest. Like, I get why he moved off. I feel like he did give it a decent amount of time to develop. But it didn't look like the throw was there for when it was supposed to be there. So he could have sat and stayed looking, but why not look at your other outlets? I mean, this is one of those plays where I have that question in my mind. If Garrett was in the game, would this have been a little different? Oh man, Arian Smith still learned the playbook. But Mason is also a rookie. That's okay though. That's okay. That happens. So you got your teammates. Okay, so it looks like they're in like pretty balanced alignment, their defense. Yep, so they're clearly bringing 5. Nice, Justin trusted 32 to pick him up. Honestly, I like the protection. It was good enough, I think. I think Justin just decided to be decisive. Not there right now. What about here? That sort of thing. Instead of staring down a guy like Arian Smith who's fighting hard to get free. Because that was a criticism of his throughout his career, is staring down a guy. And that's what he did not do here. So, I don't know. It's like a positive and a negative at the same time. 1st and 10, middle of the second quarter. I like the formation. Cool. I like it. I like it. Well, I mean, at least let me show you why I like it. This is not a formation we get into a lot with the 2 running backs. Very condensed. We're going to have them think and run. Wait, is it? We motion them out and then we motion them right back in. You see the line are all blocking this way, kind of like in zone step play. And then for the first 2 steps, the defense, they're reading it. They're all flowing that way. Looks like we're going to have him kick out here, and it looks like we're going to give him the ball for a zone run of some kind. And look, we got a beat on him. We got a beat on him. We got a beat on him. I mean, he's at least making it halfway. What the hell in Keller was that pass? Motion, motion. Good fake run block. No one went upfield. Wow. Okay, let me see Justin's side. I think he was just trying to sidearm flick it. And he leaned his body. He was kind of doing a fadeaway with it. I think the guy in his face just threw the pass off, which if you are this guy, that's kind of what you're there for, to affect the pass, which he did. So it wasn't as if Justin just had all the time in the world. They had no one in his face and he missed the ball. Like, this could easily be chalked up as, you know, this guy affected the play. However, if you're starting QB in the NFL, you got to be able to make those passes. You got to find a way. I mean, I know it's way harder to do than to say, but that's why you get paid the big bucks. And we have seen QBs throw passes around people to make these kind of plays before. But it is tough. Like, if you the QB here, like if you try to make a move first to try to get a clear shot, then the opportunity is probably already gone by then. Yeah, it's tough. I sympathize with him, but it's just one of those things where if you're the QB, it's like, I just got to find a way to make it happen anyway, you know? Okay. Cool pass concept. Bet y'all have used that pass in Madden plenty of times. Protection though. Half slide. I mean, we're catching a lot of breaks on these half slides. Just a 4 or 5 man rush, no crazy stunts. We're holding up protection pretty decent. Okay, I like that. 2nd and 3. 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Someone's coming. Bring in 5, bring in 5. You gotta do something, you gotta do something. Shit. Let me look at what the receivers are doing right quick. My receiver knowledge ain't that tough. I went to training camp, D1, slot. I wasn't really grasping shit. Then I went to a junior college, did a little bit more, but that's when I got my career-ending injury, so don't count me as no receiving expert. Any super high-level high school receiver would know more than me, basically. I like this move here, man. I don't know where his first read was, but watch do right here. Looked like his first read was on the right. Okay, well, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what happened in the box though, because obviously that shit dissolved. Okay, we have speed still. Just helps me digest. Interesting. Their defensive alignment, because not that it's gonna matter. Inside shade, outside the tackle, but not wide. Kind of head up, wide on the tackle. So this is putting interesting pressure on the O-line. In my mind, if I was O-line, I'd be thinking like, is there a stunt coming? Like, why are they creating these interesting gaps? Let's see what they did. Oh yeah, they brought the dude. Okay. They got us good. I didn't even see the edge guy out here. Okay, so that changes my thoughts on the defensive. I thought they were supposed to show the whole box. What the heck? Let me amend my statement. So, got these outside guys. This dude bailed. This dude came. Let me digest. What was supposed to happen? This is my guess, right? Looking like half slide, man. Let the play develop. Tittman's man bailed. This guy's coming. Maybe Tittman could have taken him over. And the gap guy, Josh Myers. That was Josh Myers' gap if that was a half slide. But it was so confusing because he did engage Josh Myers first before leaning this way. And that is the perfect place to send your blitz, which is exactly what they did. It doesn't look like one of those situations where the QB has to know you have pressure coming up the middle. You have to know what to do. It looked like something that wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't like designed to have pressure let in case of a really bad look. Yeah, Justin, I think. I like how Justin be fighting though. Like, he doesn't just sit down on a sack. He's always going to fight, which with a QB like that, you want that out of him. But I mean, without knowing all the details, I'm kind of looking at the O-line on this one. I'm not going to lie. All right, 3rd and 10. Just 20-something seconds left in the second quarter. Cool overload here. Cool. Give him a bump. Good protection off that. Okay. Throws it to the outlet. What were the other guys doing? Are they just trying to get deep? No, was there some kind of design over here? Nice pick. Look at this. Look at this. See this pick? Bang. Justin had time. He had time. I think he decided it wasn't going to develop before it had finished developing or not. But, yo, what's going... This one I'm looking at Justin. I think he really should have waited to really see if it was going to develop or not. I'm pretty sure he just... I mean, look at him. It's like nothing but green grass. So I'm pretty sure he's just saying, like, I see a first down right now. I see a first down literally right now. I'm just going to take it. You know what I mean? And when you are struggling to get something going, at a certain point, you're probably going to want to do the same. But just seeing how it worked out here, you know, hindsight 2020, but you really wish you would have stuck with it. Like, I think I get it. I think I get why. I just wish Justin would have stuck with the concept, because there's no way that Isaiah was the first read when they had a whole pick play designed up here. Ain't no way. That one, the disappointment is kind of in Justin Fields for me. Without being in the film room with them and knowing everything that they know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, interesting. Whoa. Okay. Good pickup. I mean, look, you got most of the front over here. I don't know if it was always designed this way or if Justin audible the protection like this, but this is where you got to send your slide. You got to send your slide side on this side. And Membo knows he's got the furthest out guy. And Tippmann doesn't really have someone, so he's unemployed. So he's got help. Great. I love Tippmann here, like his awareness, his head on a swivel. Because we kind of got last time in a half slide where the slide was on the left side. Not last time, but like a little time ago. And Myers is way more awake for a late pressure or a late stunt. So I like the adjustment by the O-line because we got earlier when they sent pressure, late pressure here a few plays ago. So I like the O-line's like quick evolution, you know what I'm saying? I really, really like that. So you know they went to the sideline, they're talking to each other, they're talking to the coach. This is what happened, this is what we're seeing, and we're going to be more aware. So I love that. Just Justin had good protection. He really did have time here, though. He really did have time. And I don't want to be a fucking armchair analyst, but since it's a longer developing play, if he would have just put the Isaiah Davis outlet in the back seat and waited for the play to develop down there, and let's just say it wasn't there, since it's a long developing play, the defenders are way back. They're way back there, which means as a running QB, you're going to have a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? All that is assuming that we have a timeout. I don't remember if we do or not. If we do have a timeout, you know, that's something I would have liked to have seen. But if there's no timeout, then him throwing to the outside makes sense. But I feel like if they designed a pick play where the pick was going in the middle, like a pseudo pick play, then we would have had to burn a timeout, right? Because we only got like 20 seconds left. All right, second quarter, 17 seconds left. 1st and 10. Motion. Changing responsibility. They're bringing forward. They're doing a stunt. We pick it up decent, except for the right side, and that's the guy who bats it down. Okay. Oh, yeah, that shit worked. Oh, my God. Him. And all the traffic in the middle, he comes free. but it gets batted down. I just want to see what's going on in the box because the guy who made the play was in the box. They're in full pass rush, defensive alignment. Okay, half slide on the left, man on the right. They stunt on the man side, which is the vulnerability of that, one of the few vulnerabilities, and they stunt just between the two men, so they really have to be on the same page to swap their guy. A lot of times, like the O-line, like they don't even be swapping, like, and if they do, they tried and failed. Here I could see effort in really trying to swap, but yeah, he made the play. Good on them. All right, last play of the first half. It's like second down, right? Give me a second. Yeah, it's second down. We have like 15 seconds left at this point. Pressure. I remember this. Justin was mad here, frustrated. I think he slammed the ball down on the ground, which I'm not, never seen him do that. I've only really been watching him this year since he's been on the Jets. Okay, so he had the timing of the throw. The ball's supposed to be thrown now, and that is where Justin is bumping into people when the pressure's kind of touching him a little bit. So he tries to get free. It's not all his fault. Could he have thrown past that contact though? I mean, that was a timing play, it looked like. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he couldn't have thrown that shit because Simpson gets bull rushed into Justin. Justin bounces back into balance from the left tackle situation, and then he gets sacked. He's frustrated. I mean, I love John Simpson a lot. Like, I want him to stick with this. I think he's a dog. But when you get bull rushed into your own quarterback, it's not a good look. Not a good look. Let me look at the drop. Well, he's already in gun. Fuck. Oh, I love John Simpson, but that was bad. I mean, it can get way worse than that, you know what I'm saying? But there's an O-line. If they use you to hit your own quarterback, you know they're going to be talking shit, and that you can't really say shit back because it's not fantastic. It's not a fantastic thing to happen. Yeah, it looked like a timing pass concept, and the timing was thrown off by the event. All right, so that's about as much as I could take. It's one of those things where you want to think like what went wrong, why didn't it work, and what could be better. I don't know. I mean, there's little mistakes. There's that protection debacle with the late pressure up the middle, but the O-line adjusted to it. A couple sacks weren't Justin's fault. It was the protection. There was one where I really wish Justin would have stayed with the concept before looking away. I really think he looked away too early. People say he looked away too early, and sometimes I don't agree. A lot of times I do. That is a case where I do agree that he looked away too early. Does this warrant getting benched? In isolation, I don't think so. Because as far as like, what the hell in Keller were you thinking? I'm looking at Justin like once out of those like 16 plays. There's a few where I felt like, Justin, this is where you could be better. But I get that it wasn't all you. And there was a grip, like half of them where it really wasn't really him at all. I don't know if you would bench a guy over that in isolation, but given his performance last week and this week and the public outcry, I could see it happening in the grand scheme of things. But Justin had like 2 truly bad games. He had a couple good games and a bunch of mid games. So if there wasn't all the outside noise of, are you going to bench this guy or not? I don't know if he would have been benched, to be honest with you. That part is just speculation on my side. I mean, I really don't know what to say. A part of me has checked out as far as hope and faith in a postseason, obviously. As far as long-term future, I like it. Honestly, I like it because our defense is getting better and better, which if you've ever played defense and you're playing a new system, you know you're gonna take a debuff at first, and then you're gonna gradually get better in a stair-step fashion. Offensively, being a little bit like this, but kind of going down overall, that is a little weird. But when you only have a couple threats, and as the opposite defense, you game plan for that, you put a lot of pressure on us. We just have to play our game plan perfect, all 11 people, and we can make something happen. But like I mentioned in the beginning, on offense, all 11 really has to be as perfect as possible for that to happen. It's a little bit more unforgiving on offense. Also consider Garrett Wilson wasn't playing, who was basically our entire threat of the receiving core. But overall, I feel like I just need a hug from this season. I hope you guys are keeping your passion for football. There's a lot of good football going on. And as far as the Jets, there's a lot of individual storylines. There's a lot of evolutions and developments on the coaching side that I think we could be really excited about. Like we got to have like one of the youngest special teams coaches of all time, right? If not the youngest. And he's having a pretty good start. Like, you know, hiccups here and there for sure, but I see a lot of flashes with the special teams for sure. Our O-line is okay. When they send normal looks to our O-line, for the most part, we don't really have an issue. When we're running against a pretty balanced defense, we pretty much don't have an issue. But when they're stacking the box or they're sending like exotic blitzes, obviously for any O-line, it's going to be a little bit harder. But I'm not too discouraged by our O-line. I know there's a lot of issues. Most of the issues in these games have been the O-line, but that's not all the O-line's fault. I'm not sure if they would be putting that same pressure on our O-line if we were more of a threat downfield, which you could say Justin Fields, why doesn't he throw it up more? Maybe he should have been more aggressive earlier in the season, you know? I don't know, though. It's a lot of hindsight. At the end of the day, as a coach, you can only make the best decisions you can make with the information you have at the time and given your resources that you got at the time. I don't know what to say. Don't give up on football. Don't let the depression of the Jets season spill into the rest of your life. Your life has many facets. You have an enriched life, a lot of cool things going on. And if you're in a low in life, then that's why you watch the Jets. It's because they're in a low, but you see so many people not giving up. They're feeling the same depression you must be feeling, but they still show up to their life every day and they don't give up. So just take a cue from them and don't give up on yourself. Next week's going to be really interesting because we're playing the Bengals. And the Bengals, the offense is obviously looking pretty scary. Any defense looks scary against our offense at this point. So when you're really, really, really not supposed to win, how do the Jets show up? I think our defense is going to show up with some attitude. I'm really curious to see how Engstrand gets his side of the ball together. Anyway, that's one good thing about being a Jets fan is you really don't want to see them give up or lay down on the season. You really don't, even if the season's hopeless. And a lot of us can relate to that. I've been having a lot of lows the past few years. And because the Jets are having lows, but I see so many players on the team that I admire who never give up, I take cues from that. I take inspiration from that. So that's one positive about being a fan for a struggling team. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.